Tried to put it 3 wide and checked up to keep from having a wreck. Oh, man.
And there you got one. It's Stenhouse and Blaney. Stenhouse, Blaney, Jones.
Wow. Threaded the needle there, Haley.
That was
close.
It's destroyed.
It's Briscoe in the 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing. Logano on the inside. Here comes Hocevar. Hocevar up on that higher line.
He's done that the entire race, from the drop of the green flag, spin in the back.
Multi-car incident. Cars going everywhere. Van Gisbergen, Keselowski, Haley skipped through there. Busch involved. Let's have a look. And look a little further back. Oh. Keselowski, Christopher Bell got away with that, I think. Skipped away. Keselowski into Van Gisbergen. Here's the view. Build submarines forward.
2 outside, 2, 3, 3. Keep going.
Brad,
Brad
was almost hit the inside wall. He couldn't have
on them. Blaney, one of the Penske cars. Oh, make it go! Big wreck!
Suarez in the 99 around into Blaney.
Oh, man, more cars getting contact there. Huge crash. The 5, the 7. Wow. Just complimenting Blaney on being able to get one of the Penske cars up into the battle here, and y'all run out of racetrack off of turn 4. Massive hits. 99 slides up the racetrack a little bit, making the 19 tight. Contact between the 2 on the outside, back down into Suarez. Look at Suarez collect the 7 and the 5 as they're trying to squeeze by. Just destroying the suspension on the right rear of Larson's car.
Nemechek had lost that track position.
The 2 tires stop. Larson did 4. Wow, they're wrecking in 1. It's Ty Gibbs into the wall.
I think that's the 88 of SVG also involved.
Armendinger, the 16.
Ponging off each other. Let's take a really good look here. Watch 4th row. Now 3rd row. The 54's right rear and the 20's left front come in contact to one another. If we back that up, it's kind of like they're not in defined lanes. So right here, 20's looking left. Oh, yep. I don't know if the 20 was getting pushed by the 54, but in the contact between Bell and the 54 sends the 54 spinning. And I feel like it started with the 88 and the 20. Watch this.
2 wide.
See this contact right there?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Clear high, clear.
RCR teammate Austin Dillon in the 3. Busch won the truck race here yesterday. Oh, Suarez, Gregson, and more pile up.
You knew it was coming. He could feel it. The energy was, the pushes, the blocks. They were door to door, racing hard.
Yeah,
Starts to slow him up from the block. You see with Wallace, see Suarez have to lift as he got in the wake and got tight. The hole closes up here with Gibbs, Gilliland, and Suarez. Suarez into the wall. And then here comes Custer and the rest of them. Big hits right here. Boom. That's where that wall turns back out to with the dog leg. Custer hit a ton.
Yeah, and that whole wreck happened because of the 2 cars of Riley Herbst and that checkup,
Wallace,
checkup of Bubba Wallace and Riley.
He's been locking up a lot of corners I see on the TV, so you probably just got a flat spot on the left front.
But he's back out there on the racetrack today. We were talking with him earlier. He's very sore.
17th overall, but more importantly, among the open cars, that number 40 is 5th.
Uh-oh.
Trouble.
Breaking hard, stay down.
Oh, there is the 66, Chandler Smith in the wall. Hard. He was running 3rd.
NASCAR's done a lot of work in the front of these cars to make them softer, so they will crunch up a little bit, but either way, that's a big hit.
And there is Castro Neves. He was also involved.
That's 2 of your open cars.
He's got an off-track excursion there and rolls to a stop just shy of that safer barrier.
That one has a backup plan, though.
Yeah.
Still underneath. And Haley knew that.
Yeah, he lifted, tried to stay out of it. He was way too up the side.
And it looked like
That's a big hit, Kevin.
Yeah, there's damage to several cars.
See,
right
all
there.
Guy barely getting through there. Preece as well.
In this stage, in case something happens in the next stage or at the end of the race.
Whoa! Something
there it
happened,
is.
all right.
Bell hard into the wall.
That is a huge hit. There on the outside, you can see him getting pushed by the 11. On the exit at turn 2, comes a little bit of a tap, kind of dancing across the back bumper, Kevin. He gets loose, gets into Buescher on the bottom.
Well, one thing with those Toyotas, yeah, the Toyotas are hard to push. I wrecked Tyler Reddick that very same.
How bad is this situation for Hamlin? How well can he manage it? Big crash into turn 1.
Caution, caution, caution.
Caution's back out.
Logano's involved.
Cindric, Gregson, Hocevar, Stenhouse Jr., and there's Logano, as Jeff said.
They all just get stacked up. Noah Gregson in that green and white 4-car was the first one to kind of change lanes, but it was because of the stack up.
They were just ping-ponging off each other. Gregson got into Logano, went the other way, got into Cindric. Cindric then got into his own team. He threw a little bit. He was a benefactor of that caution. There's contact between Brad Keselowski, and the round goes Chase Briscoe. Into him goes Kyle Busch. And there's a traffic jam, and Hamlin was in it. Elliott gets tagged later on around through turn 4. But what happened to the 9? We didn't really get a good view of that.
Yeah, so that 19 middle left, he comes off from the corner behind Kyle Larson. Busch and Chastain hit. That gets some smoke coming from Keselowski. Briscoe goes down right at the bottom of your screen. He gets turned by Busch. So there's kind of the start of the wreck. The 19 of Briscoe now spinning. Now look at all these cars wrecking right here. What I don't understand is where Chase Elliott comes from.
Because he's up the track more.
No, he's right here.
There he is there.
Oh, right there. Right reared by accident by Kyle Busch, who has no idea the 19.
Whoa. Late block
on
by
that block.
Stenhouse.
He's still trying.
He's up. Trying to squeeze it. Couldn't do it. Into the wall goes Logano. And with him goes Blaney and Gregson and Chase Elliott.
Got a little greedy there, Kevin.
And Logano's against the wall in the short chute between turn 4 and the start-finish line. Just trying to make it back, and it won't steer.
We're going to watch the 22 car start to get, he's not giving up on trying to get this position, and they just all run out of room right there, Clint.
Kyle Busch got knocked to the inside as well as those cars that crashed into the outside.
Did not see him.
Joey's going to be very frustrated with that, with Stenhouse, obviously, but a little bit of patience. I think as fast as his car was, he was going to have another shot at that. Man, poor Blaney. He was in the position to win.
Right now, big wreck.
Wow. And Byron's involved. After a brilliant day, the driver of the relay Chevy. Kim, tell us why. Tell us more.
Yeah, William got on the radio and said, I had no idea he was pitting. I had no idea he was pitting. What was he doing?
Far around the corner, we've seen some guys as they break get up into the racing line. Just take a look. Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
No idea that he was pitting at all. Many times the spotters will signal, wave their arms, I'm pitting, and clearly no communication from up there. William Byron just had no indication he was going to pit.
So we're clear to make the pass. Oh, that's tight right there. There he goes up the track, Custer, and he turns Bowman into the outside wall. They clip Briscoe, the pole sitter. Hard hit for the 48 of Bowman, head on into the outside wall. Suarez also a part of this accident. Yeah, 4 wide and all of them kind of squeezing together like a funnel. Contact was imminent. Going to slow the field down and stop for the Bulls on top of the pit box looking on. It's great to see him out of the race car walking to the ambulance. Here's a replay.
So the 4 cars in front of him, 4 wide, Ty Dillon, he goes through. But the 2 makes contact with the 41 Cole Custer. Just spins Cole around, the 48 head on into the wall, just a chain reaction there. Like the 35 wasn't quite aware that there were 4 wide. Herbst's coming down the track slightly.
So AJ's in that 16. Gregson's up above him. And it was Jones into Gregson, Armendinger, and there's more contact to come.
Yeah, I think we talked about this a lot. It was time to go. Big push from the 43 to the back of the 4. Just turns the 4. Turns him around to the left, catches the 16. He goes up and makes a really big impact. Look at the front of the field right here. 2 big hits. The 16, oh, that 7 as well. So many big hits into that safer barrier.
It's 2 very common wrecks at Daytona and Talladega. This is one of them. Eric Jones pushing the 4 car, trying to propel him forward. It just did not get it timed up right on corner entry.
We've seen the 24 car of William Byron be a little bit better.
Whoa, trouble in the back and 2 cars in the wall.
Big wreck. They're still wrecking. Custer into the outside wall. I think that was Herbst.
Keep rolling if you can. Keep rolling if you can.
Christopher Bell will lead them back to caution here at lap 99. Fellas, I don't think that was an if. I think that was a when. All of that, everybody funnels down there into the middle of turns 1 and 2, and you just can't get off that corner 5 wide.
Hocevar up against the wall hard. Started 3rd. You see him, the funnel starts here as they start the progression of moving up into Haley, into Briscoe. And I think that was Hocevar on the outside. Just runs out of room.
You know, Herbst into Haley seemed to be the first point of contact.
No, I think it was Gibbs is who it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the 54 comes up and they all get squeezed right. Oh,
you're right.
They just run out of room, man. Wow. That car launched up in the air.
19 jumped over the right front of Haley.
Yeah, Briscoe with a lot of damage.
Blew the side window out of Briscoe's car. That car's hurt bad.
Yeah, and I don't think that the 54 really did anything wrong right there. They just squeezed together, but it looked like the 19 and.
Well, nobody lifted. Nobody was lifted. Nobody was willing to lift.
Well, look at them 4 wide there as they get together, and the wall is right there. And this ends up, we had 7 cars involved, but the more we look, the more we count of cars that had damage in this one. Add Keselowski and Custer to the list. Gregson goes around.
Today that Connor Zilic will be racing full-time in Cup, and there's a big one here. Around goes Bubba. Busch is in it as well. There's Bowman. Bowman's in the wall. Stenhouse is in there. So too Cindric and Zane Smith.
Is it going to be this kind of night? I mean, it has gotten wild already. Car on the outside lane. They get 3 wide. I don't think that Bubba knows that he's 3 wide that low because he's in the middle of the racetrack.
The 22, there's fire out the pipes. The 8's going to get to the bottom. The 5's going to be outside. Now, if we freeze it right there, the 8's bottom, the 22's middle, the 23's top. But Bubba Wallace is in what would be the middle lane of the racetrack. As we roll it forward, I don't think Bubba knows he's 3 wide top because of where he is on the racetrack. He starts moving left, and then Kyle and Logano get to get. Like, Logano has nowhere to do. He's out of the gas, and that's it. The 23 comes across the nose of the 22. But I'm with you, Jeff. I'm just not sure the 23 of Bubba Wallace has any idea there are 2 cars below him while being in.
He pushes on both sides. Custer goes to the outside.
And they crash. Hamlin gets turned into the wall.
Oh, my gosh. Still green.
Trying to let the leaders race back. Here they come.
Still green. It's
off.
That could be a 2-time winner here. William Byron.
Nemechek, Reddick. Off turn 4, 9th.
Well, you're going to see Denny Hamlin right here. He's going to get to the outside of Austin Cindric with a quick move off of turn 2. But those guys had such a gap right there. It just drug everybody to them. And when Cole Custer gets to Denny Hamlin, he's at a high rate of speed, gets on the outside, and you see they just all run out of room right there.
Man, they were going for it. Briscoe, this teammate, went to the back bumper at Hamlin as they came to the inside of him.
Caution is out. Oh boy, Zane Smith on his side. And over.
Race fans,
out of the car, communicating with the other team, and here's how it went down.
Run the red flag because of this wreck. 42. John Hunter Nemechek just drives into the left rear quarter panel with Zane. Zane climbs the wall, gets on the left side and just rim rides it all the way around. Not sure I've ever seen that before, Steve.
No, it reminds me of Brad Keselowski decades ago at Fontana in Xfinity cars. The only time I remember, and then when it finally gets perpendicular to the asphalt, it catches in. And I can tell you, those look like slow tumbles, but I guarantee inside the car, those are some very hard hits. Scary situation right there. Driver against the asphalt for a long, long time. The 42 got sent back up for a really hard hit. And then right here, these are very, very tough tumbles against the asphalt.
Chase about a car length ahead as they're closing in on the 9. It's going to go up, block the top of the racetrack. Big crash.
Denny Hamlin involved.
Big
like
crash.
Noah Gregson, Austin Cindric. This is what we talk about. Compromise track position, and you get right in the middle of it. Look at some of the big name drivers involved.
I kind of have to see how this one started. I know that Chase was out to a pretty sizable lead, about 2 car lengths off of turn 2, and they ran him down quickly in the middle of the back straightaway. And it turns the 42 of John Hunter Nemechek into the wall, and then everything behind him just gets destroyed.
That's right. The 42 checks up, the 11 catches him. They both spit into the outside wall, and when they come back, it is a windshield wiper across the front of the field.
You know, with being door-to-door with my teammate Hamlin and Bell for this front.
There he gets Bell into the wall.
Off of the front bumper,
Custer, and up in the air goes Ryan Preece, and for the second time in his career, he is flipping at Daytona. Good grief.
Off the front bumper, we were talking about a lap before.
Ryan Preece, a couple of years ago here, flipped down the backstretch after getting caught in the grass. There is Christopher Bell with the window net down.
Watch this thing off the bumper at Cole Custer. It just continues to get worse and worse as they come down through this straightaway. Starts there, starts dancing around across the front bumper. Some more here, gets crossed up. Rest is history. There it goes. Now watch the 60 car, Preece. Bam!
Yeah, you saw the...
Gets up on the... That's wild. I've never seen a car do that. Oh.